welcome, guys, advocates for justice, paralegal school. We provide the tools, you guys do the work. I'm Coach Neighbors. I have a new instruction page. So the first thing I did was that I had to do was make a new instruction sheet. We're going to go ahead and do a screen share and get to work. This is the new foreclosure DIY lawsuit ring strategy. So, and what I've done here is I've taken and my new training is helping me answer the questions that you guys have been calling me and asking me, am I doing the steps right? Where are the steps? And I'm like, follow the video. But then after I started my training and I started doing the things that they wanted me to do, I understand why you guys have the questions. So, and from where I'm at doing this stuff, I see a whole different picture. So I'm learning how to see the picture from the other side. So what I've done here is I put together the steps that you're going to have to go through. Now, I don't have them all, and yes, I will be probably adjusting this or changing it. And when I do, I'll post it in my blog. I'll also post it on the Facebook page, updates. So whenever you see a post that says update or updates, updated, update, then you guys will know that that's something that's changing. And the things that are changing will be the things that change because of the real-time feedback that we get from all of the people in the 5 Facebook pages that I run. So that feedback helps us decide what we want to do, how we need to do it, and that feedback is pretty much what helped me build this program that have allowed me to teach you guys how to get this done. If the rules change, it's because we got a new feedback coming in about stuff that we have not addressed yet. So I'm just going to scroll down this slowly also so that you guys can mark this video and take a look at this if you want, or you can go to my website. Because we're going to just scroll down it and give everybody a chance to see the whole thing for people who read faster than me or whatever. And then we're going to start at the top. So the first one's getting in the ring, reviewing the instructional videos, going to the YouTube channel and searching for the instructional video playlist, because the instructional videos are only in the instructional video playlist. The other videos are training videos. Then you match the package, review the instructional video for each zip file. And you guys, you new people or you people that are my age, I'm not trying to offend anybody before you spend your money, but I always leave a tip for you older people. When you open up, first of all, the zip file you cannot open with your phone, okay? Not gonna work. And second, when you open up that zip file to work on a document, you should copy that document and paste it in a new Word that you just opened up, and then name that Word file and put a date on it and everything. And then make that the document that you're working on and close this other one up. Because what's going to happen is when you close that document up, if you open it up and you work on it out of the zip file, when you close that document up back into the zip file, it's not going to save any of the changes that you spent 2 hours putting in there. So I'm just telling you, and there's no fee for that tip. So legal concepts and rules, these are some of the main things that you guys have to, that you have to like review in order to do this, because you're acting as your own attorney. I'm just a coach to help you get through the process and block their BS, their BS or whatever. But you got to learn, and the Federal Rule Civil Procedure, people just are freaked out when they open up that or get that book or whatever because it's so much. Dude, all you have to know is what you're in now, what you was in, and then what the next step. Yeah, that's really, So basically, you need to know the requirements for service, but you wouldn't find that in the Federal Rules Civil Procedure. In the Federal Rules Civil Procedure, you'll find the guidelines for the court processes. It's up to you guys to understand the legal concept, federal civil procedure, all for answering. That's the one you need to know how long you got to answer, how long they got. You need to know how long between each pleading that you have before you have to respond, because I tell you right now, they will use every single thing to try and get past this, because they're not going to get past this on top of the table. And you'll need to study the federal rules for amending your complaint. Now, one of the things that I don't have in here that I need to put in here is stating a claim. That is the only thing that they've been using to try to get past our stuff. So we're learning how to do that like they do. You shouldn't. It shouldn't be required if you add enough facts to the table. But they want to whine about that, so we figured out how to do that. I have a how to state a claim playlist, and I think I have 4 or 5 videos in that list that come along with a PDF with outlined all of the steps that you have to do. So you can copy that PDF off of the page and paste it in your browser and get the cheat sheet that shows all of the steps that you have to do. That's very important that you learn how to state a claim, because what you're going to do is you're going to add, when you do the how to state a claim and add your stuff, how do you state a claim, you'll add that to the front of the lawsuit that you invest in here. So you're still using the whole lawsuit, but we're adding on the front everything that they want to know. So we're going to do it just like the attorneys do. That's how we do it. And then delivering the blow and taking control. Now, I put a lot of thought in this, and I hope that it helps you guys out, be able to understand where you are, what you need to get done when you figure out where you are and you look at one of these categories and you see the things here and you look at them and you say, oh, well, I haven't done none of this. Get your ass moving, okay? And that's kind of how I'm thinking we should use this. And I'm open for suggestions too from people who have ideas that will make this smoother, not easier, smoother. There's a difference. The difference is the coach's job is not to make it easy for your asses. Okay, that's not the coach's job. The coach's job is to make sure that you learn and that you can do this smoothly. Okay, that's the 2 things. Those are 2 very important things. So that's the coach's job. With that said, I want to, there's an I in there. I want this program to kick these attorneys' asses. The program, I'm talking about the program. They're a little jumpy over there. Anyway, so yeah. So we're just going to stroll down, responding to the attorney's nonsense. And I have more tips to put in here. I just didn't want to make it really long. You guys, the idea here is to grasp the concepts and then figure out your own game plan. Okay, that's the idea. The idea is when you know what they're doing, when you read that paper that you get from me and you see what they're doing, then it shouldn't be real hard to figure out, Like one of the things that people get stumped with a lot is, oh, well, someone from the attorney's office signed it, but no one from, the attorney didn't sign it. Well, it doesn't matter. You want to add the first name on the sign on the attorney's office, or the person who actually signed, I would add them as well, or the state. I don't know. You guys, you're figuring out what, Now, if you do 42 USC 1983 civil rights package, you need to make sure you add the state. And I talk about why you add the state. I don't want to get too much into that here. So that is done. That's all the value that I have to share with you guys tonight. I want to thank you for the privilege of your time, and I will see you in the next video. Good night.